highlight them because they need to stand out. Because it's so important when you get into the timing of the rapture. So very, very important. Okay? I saw in the night visions, and behold, here you go, one, and I've highlighted it in green so you can see it. One, like the Son of Man, came with the clouds of heaven. Notice he doesn't come in the clouds. He comes with the clouds. This is the Lord's second return. This is his literal second return where he fights the Antichrist face to face, where he demolishes the Antichrist. Okay? One like the Son of Man came, and he came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near unto him. Okay? What's going on here? This, the one like the Son of Man, came to the Ancient of Days, and was given to him dominion, glory, kingdom, that all peoples, nations, languages to serve him. He's an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom which shall never be destroyed. This is none other than the coronation of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. This is where he is crowned King of Kings. This is where he is given the millennial kingdom which shall never be destroyed. Forever. That's where this is. Okay? So again, we win. Actually, he wins. We just are with him. Now notice it says he comes with the clouds. Those are the saints. In the book of Revelation, what happens? He comes on a white horse, and he has he's dressed, and his vesture is dipped in blood, and he has a name written on his thigh, which is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. That's his title. And he's coming with the clouds. We are white horses right behind him. Now, folks, he's the one that conquers. We just sit and watch. Okay? So, I want you to understand what's going on here. Okay? So we get back to the Bible. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions troubled me, and I came near unto one that stood by and asked the truth of all this. So he told me and made me know the interpretation. Now, here's the interpretation. Okay? This is what you need to know. This is how we know some of the things we know. The great beasts, which are four, are what? Are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth. Again, commentary going on here, folks. This is a short description of everything that's going on. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. The kingdom of what? The kingdom of the Antichrist. And possess the kingdom forever and ever and ever. Okay, so the Antichrist is being defeated. And the saints of the Most High, that's you and me, will possess the kingdom and ever. That's the short of it. Now we get into the long of it. Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast. Remember, the fourth beast is a beast of iron, right? He's got two legs, and by the way, Rome was divided into Eastern and Western Orthodox churches. The Roman Orthodox and the Greek Orthodox. And it's still that way today. Okay? But something happens in the end of those kingdoms. Look at what's going on here. Okay? The fourth beast, which was diverse from all the others. Remember, he had teeth of iron. Where am I? Whose teeth were of iron, and look at this, his nails of brass. Brass is the symbol of Greece. Iron is the symbol of Rome. Therefore, this last beast is kind of a combination of all of these kingdoms come together. He devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with his feet. Now, when we get into the next vision, the vision of the ram and the horn, the ram and the goat, it says one of them stomped with his feet the residue. Okay, that's a very indicative of what's going on here as well. Okay, so we'll cover that shortly, probably next week. But look at, and the 10 horns were in his head, and of the other which came up before whom 3 fell, of that horn had eyes that speak, mouth as very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints. Some people believe that this little horn is Antiochus Epiphanes, which happened after Greece, about the time of the Maccabees, where he came in and desecrated the temple. Thing is, he didn't destroy the temple. He just desecrated it. As far as that goes, he sacrificed a pig on it, and some people believe that this is him. But because of the way things are worded, can I tell you, Antiochus Epiphanes could be a forerunner or a picture of, a symbol of the Antichrist. He could be a previous Antichrist that failed. But I do not believe this is the Antichrist is what we see in the book of Revelation. I believe he's yet to come. That this guy, that Antiochus Epiphanes, was only a forerunner, a picture of that kind of a thing. So, there's things that he says here that gives us impetus to believe that some of this stuff is not in the past, but is still yet future. Okay? And we're getting down to that point. Remember, verse 22 is commentary in the midst of this other stuff. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, in whose head? The beast's head. And of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell. Now we've seen that already. And now he's beginning to explain what it is we saw. Even the horn that had eyes and a mouth that speak very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellow. I beheld, and the same horn, that's that little horn, made war with the saints. Do you all remember in the book of Revelation how the Antichrist makes war with the saints? He ends up killing Jews and Gentiles that do not believe in him, will not worship him, because they have what? They have overcome by the blood of the Lamb. Remember that? Okay, that's us. This guy makes war with the saints, but look, and prevailed against them. This is the end time. This is the Battle of Armageddon. Before that, before the Battle of Armageddon happens, that's what this is. He makes war with the saints. He's able to overcome them until